Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. And it's so glad that you guys are here with me today and that we get to move forward. So we're going to start our day like we always do. We are starting it with our breathing. And so go ahead and take one big deep breath in and we let it go. Because this is how we start our day every day, is we start with our breathing and making sure that our bodies are working the best that they possibly can. Breathe in. We wake up on purpose. Breathe in. Protect our focus. Protect our focus. What does it mean, breathe in? What does it mean to wake up on purpose? It means that we're protecting our focus and with our thoughts and not being distracted by the noise of the world first. It just allows us to start our day with intention, affirming our day. What are you grateful for today? The first things to wake up is the gratitude of being thankful. Are you glad you woke up this morning? Are you glad that today is going to be a new day? Are you glad how yesterday went? the things you learned, the promises that you kept to yourself. You got to write in your promise book. Do 3 more. Breathe in. You were able to hydrate yesterday, that you were able to get all the nourishment in, that you were able to exercise the way that you wanted to. Who's on your list to connect with? You're excited about the meaningful connections. 2 more, breathe in. That you're going to make today. No, I am. What promise are you going to make today? 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out. All right, let's grab our water. We're hydrating before we're caffeinating. I believe this is day 117. Right, let's move into our devotional for today. These devotionals have been so good. They've inspired me. Let me put this on the screen so you guys can see it. And share screen. There it is. All right. So today, the title is Your Brain Loves Familiar Paths. Brain loves familiar paths. Yesterday we talked a lot about your brain and the way that it works and looking for things to validate the emotion that you have. And today we're just going to kind of talk about it likes to be able to be in routine. It likes to know what's coming up. It likes to know what it needs to do. So the verse today is, do not be conformed, but be transformed. In Romans 12:2, don't be conformed by the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So God help me recognize the patterns my mind has grown used to and give me courage to build new ones. It's not that the patterns, necessarily all the patterns that you have in your brain are bad, because they're not. We have patterns like right now. We have a pattern that says that we're going to get up every single morning and we're going to go through our day and we're going to do some of the things we're doing. We have patterns of saying that we love our children, that we spend time with our children, that we have to hug our children. We have the times that we say to ourselves that we are a good person, that we do good, that we're here for a purpose. So there are good patterns that we have in our days. If we're working on our food and our nutrition and we know what's right to put into our body, we have those good patterns. So I'm not saying that the patterns are all bad. But if we're always trying to grow, if we're always becoming the person, then we have to be transformed by the renewing of our mind and the things that become complacent, the things that become just I guess, situations that just occur all the time. Because the example that was given to me a long time ago is that if you look at a flower is either growing or it's dying. It's either blooming and turning into this beautiful thing, and then once it's turned into this beautiful thing, then it wilts and it dies and then it renews again, because it's always growing. So we in ourselves, and whether it's our mind or our bodies or whatever it is, we are always either growing or dying. The truth is, the mind often returns to what's familiar, even when familiar is unhealthy. This is why old thought patterns can feel neutral, even when they are harmful. Renewal takes intention because the familiar path is so much easier. It's what our brain wants to do, right? Example, a person who has a thought in shame for years may return there automatically, even after they have learned better truth. Our brain fights us a lot of times, and our mind fights us a lot of times to get back to where it was easy. It's easy to fall into complacency. It's easy to fall into the old patterns. It's easy to fall into things that are not good for us. Right? It takes a while to get there. Every habit that you've ever grown, whether it's a good habit or a bad habit, took a minute to get there. But once you're there and you've done it over and over again, it becomes easier, it becomes a default for your mind. I remember recognizing that some of my thought patterns did not feel strong because they were right. They felt strong because they were familiar. That was a sobering realization. There were mental roads I had traveled so many times that my mind went there automatically. Not because they were holy, not because they were wise, just because they were worn in. Fear felt familiar, pressure felt familiar, self-criticism felt familiar. And what God began showing me was that freedom does not always feel natural at first. Sometimes peace feels unfamiliar because chaos has so much practice that gave me grace for the process. I stopped assuming that the stronger thought was the truer thought. Sometimes it was just the older one. Sometimes it was, okay, hey God, this is what I want you to do this morning. This is how I want you to bless me. This is what I do. I say the same prayer every single day. Then I walk out the door. But until I started growing in my faith, until I started growing in my maturity, until I started growing and saying, dear Lord, how do I serve others today? That's when it became a little bit transforming, because I had to find new ways and new pathways in order to become that person. Here's what's happening in our mind inside the tears. The brain conserves energy by using established patterns. Whenever possible, familiar neutral routes are easier to access because they have been reinforced over time. New patterns require more conscious effort at first. This is one reason change can feel so awkward and unnatural in the beginning. It is not yet the brain's preferred route. With practice, however, new pathways can become more available. It's so amazing to, when I was doing science, and I don't know if you guys remember science in high school, or whenever you did it, they talked about the dendrites and building new pathways and your cognitive overload and all the tech thing you go with. But I'm going to use that word, and how it works and how it operates. And, you become familiar with an unfamiliar area, and then your brain says that everything is okay. You remember the first time that you've ever walked into a new situation, like a place that you didn't know, like you didn't know how to get around, and when you first got a job and you were kind of like, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I get there? And then after time, you can go back there every single time. You know all the hallways, you know all the rooms, you know all the office spaces. You walk there without even thinking. You move in, you see things, and it's so familiar, and your brain doesn't even, at some point, it gets to the point you don't even have to think about where you're going. When you move to a new home and you're trying to figure out, how do I get there, and what's the best way to get to my house? And I think about that when somebody's coming to my house now that's new, and they go, man, I'm so lost, because there's some twists and some turns where my home is. It could be different, or it would be impossible to figure out how to get to it. But over time, you just start driving, and you are thinking about something else by the time you actually get there. So what the heart connection today is that familiar does not always mean it's healthy. Just because you know it and it's routine doesn't make it healthy. But familiar thought patterns you need to stop calling normal. I want to get to a time where we continue to move forward every day that we do this, but I don't want it to ever feel like, oh, this is not helping us. This is not transforming our mind. So when an old thought pattern shows up today, say, this is familiar, but it's not where I have to stay. And this is obviously one that you want to improve. I want to know how to get to my house. That thought pattern is important to have and to keep there, right? But the other ones, there might be a thought pattern, oh man, I'm just starting another podcast and I already know the questions that I'm going to ask. So how do I make sure that every one that I do is renewed? God help me to break agreement and help me kind of to build new paths. May your mind be encouraged to move old paths and grow stronger in you. Our questions today: do you think people confuse familiar? Do you think people confuse familiar with what is true? What old mental pattern is the hardest to break? Which ones are the hardest to break? The ones that we've had our entire lives. Why does new thinking feel awkward? Because we haven't grown a familiar pattern yet. So put these in the comments so that you will have them, so that you can dwell on them if you want. Like you do every single day, as we make sure that we're there. Now let's move into our second phase today, which is our second phase of breathing. So breathe in through your nose, pour out 4. In 6, out 6. In 8, out 8. In 10, out 10. 12, out 12. In 14, out 14. In 16, out 16. In 18, out 18. In 20, and out 20. Let's go to 22 today. See if we can do it. Into 22. And out 22. All right, let's go into or move into our gratitude session today. Let's move into our gratitude. Turn this music off. And let's put the gratitude on. And we're going to play it. What are you thankful for today? Thankful for today. As I read my gratitude, and for today, I want you to think about yours. Write down some things, what you're thankful for. Say some things out loud. That's my encouragement, is to 5, 6, 10 things that you're thankful for that you can. I'm just thankful that I woke up. Thankful that there are people in my life that love me. Thankful for the fact that I got a roof over my head. Hopefully, as I read mine, you'll be reminded of things that you can be thankful for. They said either write them down, type them out, say them out loud. Put them in a way that your senses and your other modalities have a way of interacting with it, not just inside of your mind. Thank you, God, that I woke up today. Thank you for my health in my lungs, strength in my body, clarity in my mind, and steadiness in my nervous system. Thank you for my heart beating faithfully, my brain processing with focus, my muscle supporting movement, and my body. Thank you for helping me to understand that my health is directly connected to my discipline. Thank you for guiding me to stay consistent in the habits that build strength, protect energy, and increase capacity. I am thankful for the health and the resilience you've given me. And I'm thankful that I can push past comfort and operate with greater discipline in my physical and mental habits today. I'm deeply thankful for my family, my wife, my children, my parents, and relationships that give me life, meaning, accountability, and legacy. I thank you for trust that is built through consistency and love that is strengthened through presence. I'm thankful for you helping me recognize that leadership in my relationships requires intentional effort. I'm thankful for you guiding me to show up with patience, clarity, and strength. I'm thankful that the relationships in my life or the relationships and then today that I can intentionally strengthen one relationship today through my actions. I'm thankful for provision. I'm thankful that the provisions in my life, my home, my food, my transportation, my safety, and my structure that supports my daily life. I'm so thankful for the stability that allows me to focus and build. I'm thankful for for you helping me see that provision is not something to maintain, something to multiply. And that today, I'm thankful that I will create a seed when I can do that to grow tomorrow. I'm thankful for that flower that gets to continue to grow instead of to die. I'm thankful for the resources that you've given me and how that I can use what I have to create a greater value and impact. I'm thankful for my finances. I'm grateful for financial vision, opportunity to earn, manage, build, and give. I'm thankful for the lessons, the growth, and the awareness that continue to shape my financial decisions. I'm thankful for helping me to think beyond survival and into legacy. Thank you for guiding me to make disciplined, strategic decisions and build long-term stability. I am thankful for my financial opportunities in my life and how I can make one bold and one wise financial decision today that strengthens my future and my family's future. And again, I'm thankful for my purpose and my impact. I'm thankful that I get to live with a purpose and direction. Thank you that my life gives meaning and that my consistency is filled with time. I'm thankful for helping me to understand that purpose requires discipline. Thank you for guiding me to stay aligned with in when stay aligned even when it stretches me. I'm thankful for purpose placed in my life and how I can step to a higher level of execution and impact in that purpose today. Thank you for this day and for the opportunity to raise my standard. I'm thankful for that I was waking up all right, as we jump into now, let me end this and bring us back together. Remove that from the screen and we jump into today, tomorrow, for the rest. I want to really remember that we didn't drink our water after our breathing. Hydrate. There we go. And we will play our today, tomorrow, everyday music. So, dear Lord, let me put this on the screen. Dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. Dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. So today, tomorrow, for the rest of my life, I will walk in the favor of my health. I will walk in the favor of my finances. I will walk in the favor of God in my business. I will walk in the favor of God with my marriage. I will walk in the favor of God in my relationship. I will walk in the favor of God in my ministry. I will walk in the favor of God with my children. I will walk in the favor of God with my grandchildren. I will walk in the favor of God in my debt elimination. I will walk in the favor of God with my credit. I will walk in the favor of God with my loans and applications. I will walk in the favor of God with my service to others. I will walk in the favor of God with my leaders. I will walk in the favor of God with my investors. I will walk in the favor of God with my mentors and coaches. I will walk in the favor of God in my new projects. I will walk in the favor of God with my team. I will walk in the favor of God with those who work for me and with me this day, paid or volunteer. Day and every day, I walk in the favor of God. I talk in the favor of God, and I operate in the favor of the God. The favor of God is on my life. The favor of God on my life transformed my expectations and how I approach the world. It is evident in what I can see and touch, and it is moving powerfully in what I cannot see. It surrounds me, covers my family, my friends, my meaningful connections, and it rests on everything connected to me. It is active in every area of my life for the rest of my life. You may see that I changed up a little bit that was there before. This day I expect favor. I live favor. I anticipate favor. The time for favor is now, right now. Oh Lord, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, and I will be free from pain. Hey, and if you guys have, like you don't have grandchildren, or you don't have children, you want me to put a slash where yours is in here. I walk in the favor of God with my, whatever it is, my coworkers, or I will absolutely put a slash right here and put this in there. You put it in the chat or send me something later, so that it makes sure that you say what it is that you have. All right. So now let's move into our affirmations for today. Our affirmations for today. I'm excited about doing it, and I am never good. I'm becoming the person my future requires. I'm becoming the person my future requires. I'm becoming the person my future. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I am grounded, grateful, and grown. I am grounded, grateful, and grown. I am grounded, grateful, and grown. I build trust in my daily actions. I build trust in my daily actions. I build trust in my daily actions. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose food, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose food, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master of being present. I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master of being present. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make space for stillness and clarity. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. Everything works out for me because I direct my thought. Everything works out for me because I receive good things. Everything works out for me because that is the person that I become. Everything works out for me because I direct my thought. Everything works out for me because I receive good things. And everything works out for me because that is the person that I have become. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill purpose in me and through me. I get to count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. All right, let's work on our word for today. The word for today is, let's jump right here. Yes, it is responsibility. Responsibility, meaning responsibility is owning your role in life, your growth, and your impact. The example of responsibility looks like taking action instead of making excuses and owning outcomes instead of blaming circumstances. And I remember when where something didn't go the way I expected, and first instinct was to explain why it wasn't my fault. Ooh, why it wasn't my fault. How many people do you know that always will tell you and put the blame on somebody else? And there's some simple words that you can say that say, I'm taking responsibility for this, whether it's good or bad. And sometimes I feel awkward when I say, my bad, I take responsibility for it. Because taking responsibility doesn't mean sometimes that you can actually do anything, that you can make it better. All you can say is it's my fault, instead of putting it always on somebody else. But sitting with it later, I realized something powerful. Ownership gives you control. Excuses take it away. When I begin taking responsibility fully, progress followed quickly. Responsibility didn't weigh me down. It moved me forward. We think about our verse today, be transformed by the renewing of our mind. Being transformed by the renewing of our mind, and part of our mind is taking responsibility for the person that we are becoming. One of our affirmations is I take responsibility for the person that I am becoming. What does that mean? It just means that it's my responsibility. It's nobody else. The buck stops with me. When we think about leadership and how you lead, taking responsibility is part of it. So when you make your connection today, where do you need to take ownership today? Whoever you're connecting with today, make sure that you are in the moment, that you have your phone down, your eyes up, that you choose one conversation to be fully present in. Take responsibility today for getting that done. Whatever your promise is today, my promise that I suggest that you make would be own an area without deflecting. So part of the transforming and the renewing of your mind is to stop deflecting onto others and own who you are becoming. And take responsibility for who I am becoming. So whatever your promise is today, doesn't matter to me, just write it down. Make sure that you put it into your promise book. So write it down in one spot, and then that you say it out loud. Say your promise to yourself every moment out loud, and then make sure you do it before you go to bed today. You should have 117 after today. Oh my gosh, what an amazing thought that is even there. All right, so now let's move into our I will not settle declaration. We're going to do our declaration today. I can't wait to do our declaration today and every day. And so, Father God, see, here we go. Heavenly Father, I make up in my mind today, I will experience your best for my life. I will not settle for small living and small expectations. I will not settle for things getting worse in my life. I will not accept decline or defeat. My life is rising higher and higher. Everything in my life is growing, flourishing, and advancing. I will not settle for my past holding me back from my future. You have destined me for greatness. I will not settle for a mediocre life. I choose to receive your blessings. I let go of small expectations. I choose to receive what you have already done for me. I expect goodness and mercy to follow me the days of my life. I choose today to think big and to renew my mind to heaven's way. I will speak to my mountains and they will move. My family and my descendants will be blessed. I will possess the land. I will use big language because you are big language. I will ask big, I will seek big, and I will dream big. I will never stop envisioning a better life and dreaming about a better life. My family being better, my health being better, my purpose being better, my emotions being better, my mind being better, and my finances being better. I refuse to settle for a life that is getting worse. I embrace a life that's getting brighter and brighter, stronger and stronger, greater and greater, from glory to glory every day until the day of your return. I give up small thinking. I expect good things to happen to me every day of my life. I agree with your way of looking at things. I decide to think bigger every day. I will continue to ask for what you said I could ask for, those desires of my heart. I accept the visions and the dreams that the Holy Spirit. I will not put my fear or any limitation others placed on me, like age, race, color, education, or gender, or anything else others say I am. Nothing will limit me because you are an unlimited God and you live inside me. I stand on knowing that you are able to do immeasurably, abundantly above all that I could ask or imagine, according to your power that works within me. Today I let go of a small God and small expectations, and I begin to dream big, extravagant dreams, my wildest dreams, believing that you will do exceedingly beyond all of these dreams. And I say this in your name. Amen, amen, and amen. And I did change that around as I was thinking about the renewing and transforming of my mind, just to add a little bit of different vocabulary in it that wasn't as repetitive. And so if you want to go to the routine.live and download a new one and print a new one, you have that to be able to do today. And as we prepare for our song today, I just want to say that you are God's greatest gift. He loves you if you will allow him to. He wants to show up and just wrap his arms around you and let you become the person that he put you on this earth to be. You are born for greatness, my friend, and that greatness needs to ooze out of you and jump onto somebody else. You are also an answer to somebody else's prayer. So just be available for God to use you to answer that prayer. When we're done with the song, I will come back with a blessing, and I have had so much fun with you today. And thinking about, if you have a comment that you would love to make for me, go ahead and put it into the chat while the song's playing, and I will make sure that I answer it. All right, we'll be back with a blessing right after the song.
Yeah, Dr.B in the building. We becoming the person now. Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next level. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise. And the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where our freedom stays. Let's go! Dr.B. Becoming the person. Every day.
May the Lord bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. May you walk in His favor every step you take today, every place you go, and every place you walk in. Don't forget, today is going to be a great day because the God who made the universe knows every hair on your head, and He calls you by your name. Once you know that you are loved, have an amazing, awesome, awestruck day, and we will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day. You guys enjoy.